Vikings continuing to make moves, signing wide receiver Jacob Copeland. Let's go. Welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar. Vikings continuing to make moves in Keel Harry yesterday. Jacob Copeland today. They are shuffling up this wide receiver group. On the other side of things, they have cut rookie wide receiver out of Southeastern Louisiana, Cephas Johnson. We're going to get to know Jacob Copeland. Before we do that, remember, subscribe to the channel. We're doing everything we can to get to 10K subs. So if you're watching, hit 10K. But let's get to know Jacob Copeland real quick. Undrafted free agent out of the 2023 draft class. Titans signed him right after the draft and just recently cut him like on the third, I think it was, second or third. So he is baby fresh from being released from the Tennessee Titans. Coming out of the draft, 5'11", 201 pounds, played at the East-West Shrine, was invited to the Combine, so he has a little bit of clout there. He spent 4 years at Florida, 1 year at Maryland. Total career stats, 112 receptions, 1,742 yards, 11 touchdowns. He forego his last season at Maryland to enter the draft. And again, like I said, he went undrafted, was projected to be an undrafted free agent, and here he is with the Minnesota Vikings. Just looking at his draft profiles real quick, looked at a handful of them. All of them pretty much say the same thing. Explosive, athletic, needs to refine pretty much all the technical stuff about him. He's got good size. He's well built. Kind of a Hail Mary type of wide receiver, a guy that if he can figure out the technical stuff could maybe be a decent receiver to have on your depth chart. Right now, Vikings have 13 wide receivers. Cephas Johnson was right at the bottom of the wide receiver depth chart. I'm expecting Copeland to pretty much just slide in to that bottom spot. It would be insane to think that he's going to make the final 53. But again, they're bringing in a lot of guys like this just to check him out. Maybe he's practice squad material. We will see. But he's got good size. He's got good speed. He ran a 4.42 at the Combine. And again, wide receiver gets real murky at the bottom of this depth chart. But a camp body that maybe potentially could make the practice squad. Blows for Cephas Johnson. On the cusp of getting into his first preseason game for the Vikings this week, and to be cut this into it kind of sucks ass, but they did it for a reason. So Jacob Copeland, come on down. You were the newest Minnesota Viking wide receiver. Let me know in comments if you know anything about Jacob Copeland. Throw them down in the comments. We'll be back hot and heavy talking Vikings.